Snake season just started at the beginning of the month, and pet owners, you should know veterinarians are seeing an increase in the number of dogs that they've treated for venomous snake bites. Many of you have sent us pictures of snakes that you've spotted in your yard when we asked if anyone else is seeing the slithery creatures. We found them around your house. You've posted pictures. In fact, we received dozens of photos. Now, not all snakes are dangerous, but it is that time of year. Some have even slithered, look at that, into your homes. You need to be on the lookout so that you, your family, and your furry family do not get bitten. I spoke with a local dog owner who had a close call and wants to warn others about the danger. Sunny is full of energy now that she has recovered from a run-in somewhere in her Mandarin backyard with a venomous snake.
Our neighbor is a vet, and we ran over and asked. We said, what do you think?
Sunny's owner, Sandy, didn't know at the time it was a snake bite since they were not in the yard with their dog and had never seen any snakes.
She just laid on the floor, and she didn't collapse, but she just kind of laid there, and we were like, oh boy, okay, this is changing, and she was starting to swell on the other side. So off we went.
Sunny's left jaw swelled, and they rushed her to Capital Veterinary Specialist, an emergency vet clinic. Dr. Londano treated Sunny.
Two big types of venomous snakes in Florida. One of them is going to be the coral snake that don't really show any warning signs. The dog slowly gets weaker and weaker and becomes paralyzed.
Fortunately, that did not happen with Sunny, but Dr. Londano says that he has seen an increase in the number of dogs bitten in the last 2 weeks by venomous snakes. The most common culprits in our area:
the rattlesnakes, which you have the eastern diamondback, the timber rattlesnake, water moccasins. All those snakes cause the swelling, the bleeding.
He says 80% of the time the dog has to be treated with antivenom to prevent the animal from getting really sick or worse. Sunny just needed observation and was able to go home the next day, but she's fortunate. If gone untreated, can the animal die?
Absolutely, absolutely, because the venom not only affects the local area of the bite, but can also cause coagulation issues, which can make him bleed not only externally but internally.
Sandy admits she was nervous at first letting Sunny roam in the backyard again. Anything that you will do differently now?
Try to keep the limbs and debris out of the yard. You don't want to have places where snakes can get and hide. But other than that, all you can do is just watch and pay attention to what's going on with your animal and be ready to react.
Yeah, it's important you react quickly. So Dr. Londano says that the best way really to prevent a snake bite is to keep your dog on a leash so they don't roam. He said treating swelling from a venomous bite with Benadryl or applying a tourniquet to your animal's paw or limb, that does not work to prevent sickness. The only treatment, he says, is antivenom, so you need to take your pet to a vet immediately. Now, stay with us. We're continuing this conversation, given the fact that so many of you have seen so many snakes in and around your yard, and you've posted them and sent them to us. Coming up at 8:15, a snake expert joins us to walk you through how to determine if a snake you spot on your property is venomous. We'll also delve into why not all snakes are bad.